Just before we start the video, I just want to quickly plug LLF Games, which is my car competition platform, where I give you guys a chance to win cars for around £10. And up next, we've got this Mark 7.5 Golf R running around 400 horsepower. The previous owner spent, I think, around £7,000 plus in modifications. So for anybody that's new to LLF Games, I document all the winners, I take photos, put them on Instagram. Also got a dedicated LLF Games YouTube channel where I film more dedicated content to these cars. So let's talk a little bit more about this Golf R. So it's a 7.5 facelift, meaning you get the facelifted headlights, you get the facelift bumper. It's got a few mods, as already mentioned. It's got the maximum front splitter, you've got the Protura 19-inch upgraded wheels, I don't know if I pronounced that right. We've got P0 tyres, we've got the maximum side blades, of course you get the chrome mirrors, similar to what you find on RS cars. You've got wind deflectors, factory option, sliding panoramic roof. Moving on to the rear, all the 7.5s get the darkened tail lights. Down here you've got the maximum diffuser with an upgraded Remus exhaust system. Interior, we have the flat bottom steering wheel with the extended paddles, 7-speed dual clutch transmission, and we also have the virtual display. We've got the wider infotainment system. It's just a much nicer cabin, very premium feeling. A few other things I've not mentioned is it's sitting on aftermarket suspension, it's sitting on spacers, it's also got upgraded anti-roll bars. We've got also a R600 intake, and we also have a front mount Wagner intercooler. So as you can imagine, guys, a really well spec'd Golf R from factory and some really tasty modifications. And you can win this car for just £11.99. Ticket link will be in the description below. Also, there's a guaranteed draw day, which is Monday the 3rd of May. I'll be going live on the LLF Games Facebook at 6 PM. And yeah, just remember, don't matter how many tickets sell from now, the less tickets, the more odds of obviously you guys winning it. So ticket links in the description, and I'll put you back into the video. What's going on YouTube? Welcome back to Living Life Fast, and today we're going to do a little comparison with my 720S against my modified BMW M5. So if you're new to the channel, this is a completely stock Mclaren 720S. I've probably had it about a month now, and this M5, it's got a built engine done by RK Autoworks and Evolve Automotive. It's got forged pistons, rods, rod bearings. It's running Garrett GT3076R hybrid turbos. It's got methanol injection. You can also see down here we're running the HRE R101 lightweight wheels. We've got the Eventuri induction kit. We've got a load of carbon. Apart from that, it's pretty stock. We've got the MSS springs, carbon ceramics, optional extra from factory. I would say this is around 1,000 horsepower. Some would say it's a little bit more. Obviously the internet will say it's not 1,000 horsepower, but going by the draggy times it achieved when I first bought it. So yeah, this car's on a 4.3, 100 to 200. And remember, this thing weighs 2,000 kg. So you do the maths, like, it has to be around 1,000 horsepower. Onto the McLaren, completely stock form. Obviously, McLaren claims 710 horsepower from factory. We all know these are more 750 to even 800 horsepower. The thing that makes the McLaren so fast is its aerodynamics and also its power to weight. So this weighs around 1,500 kilos, which is 500 kilos less than this M5. So look, 750 horsepower, 1,500 kilos, 1,000 horsepower, 2,000 kilos. It's definitely going to make for an interesting race. 10.3 McLaren claim this does the quarter mile win, 0 to 60 in 2.8 seconds. And if you go into the Draggy app, these cars are doing 100 to 200 kilometers in around anything from 4.5 up to about 5 seconds. I would say about 4.7 is the average what you get in the stock 720S. There is not many modified cars out there that will beat this. Remember, it's rear wheel drive, so racing all wheel drive cars, you've got the consistency of the M5. So we're going to do a couple of races from a dig, where most of you will probably think the M5 will smoke the McLaren, but what you've got to remember is I can't activate launch in my M5. So if you see the roll races I was doing the other day on the drag strip where I raced that stage 2 M5, remember, he can launch his car. I can't launch mine. Honestly, I don't know which car is going to be quicker, because I can't launch the M5, which means from a dig, the McLaren may stay with the M5 because this car does consistently put its power down. I'm going to hook up the Draggy for the first time to the McLaren, see what it does, 0 to 60, standard quarter mile times, and 100 to 200s. I want my M5 to smoke the McLaren, but I don't know, man. Every time I drive the Mac, it's just so bloody quick, and I seriously find it hard to believe that the M5 can beat it. But you know, we'll see what happens. I'm gonna pray that the M5 does a good job. So I went to Evolve earlier, loaded up the race map on the M5. I've actually been out tonight and done some draggy runs. The fastest I've achieved tonight is a 4.84, which is about half a second slower than when I first had the car built. This is what happens with modified cars. You have to keep getting tweaks and send them back. But yeah, you guys write down in the comment section who you think's gonna win. I'm gonna go McLaren. I'm gonna go McLaren. Sorry, my Beamer guys, but I think the McLaren may have it. So yeah, let me just show you the interior, because a lot of people like to claim to have full interior, but really they strip their cars out. This interior's never left this car ever. And as I say, I've done a verified 4.3, 100 to 200, which is pretty ridiculous. Anything into the fours, I was happy with this build, to be fair. And another dishonest thing you'll find in the tuning world is people claiming to be running pump fuel and really they're running race or ethanol. Little lies, and stripping out interiors can save a lot of time. And this is, like I said, a completely stock 720S. By the way, we're running stock Pirelli P0 Corsa tyres. They are 305/30 on the rear. And on the M5, we have got Michelin Pilot Sport 4S, brand spanking new tyres. These 21-inch wheels as well, by the way. And I think they are 295s on the rear. So, yeah, man, there should be no traction issues with this car. Yeah, man, let's get this video started. Right, so we are back at the unit, and there you have it. That's the results. I mean, I've not seen the footage yet, so I can't say who has won. But Gov, I swear you was like, not you, your mate. He was jumping every time, in my opinion.
I don't think so. No,
you don't reckon?
I think his throttle response was too fast.
So you reckon the M5 won?
M5's the winner.
You reckon?
M5's the winner.
I mean, guys, like, from a dig, I was pretty impressed. Like, I'm not gonna lie, I'm still impressed with the M5. I mean, especially from a dig as well. I mean, of course, we raced the Stage 2 M5 in the McLaren, where he just breezed out from launch. We all know that launch control in cars, the mode that they go into, they almost like slip first, get straight into second, the M5s. But this one, it just goes through the gears like normal. So, didn't catch you though, innit? On any of the dig races, didn't catch you, innit?
You're
like,
reeling me in.
I mean, the way that I ran the twin turbo R8, the M5 would definitely do that twin turbo R8. Yeah, so guys, let me show you some draggy runs that we got in the McLaren. So this is very weird, yeah. We got a fastest 100 to 200 in 4.17 seconds. What is that all about, guys? I'm sure there's a bit of a glitch because you can see like the G-force, it's like spiked pretty aggressively. And if you go to like, so yeah, we've got a 4.9, 4.7, 4.76, 4.67, 4.75, 4.6, and then we randomly got this 4.17, 4.54, 4.59. Although the 4.17 is verified, but that's a little bit too fast for a stock 720S. So yeah, we're gonna go with 4.54 was the fastest 100 to 200. 0 to 100 kilometers, knock about a tenth or two off for 0 to 60. And we got a fastest verified 0 to 60 in 3.2 seconds, we can say. So we've got a 3.39. Let's just knock a tenth off for argument's sake. Call it 3.25. 0 to 60 on the street with stock Pirelli P0, cold road, cold tyres. Only at the end did we manage to get a bit of heat into them. And then we also got like a non-verified 335, 4.7, 3.87, 3.39, 3.64, 3.58, 3.99. Fastest quarter mile time. And remember what I said, McLaren claimed this does it in 10.3 seconds. Boom! 10.32 at 231 kilometers, which works out to 143 miles per hour. So what McLaren claims this does out of the box, it really does it. 11.09 invalid. We did a 10.57, 10.37, a 10.54. So pretty consistent. You're talking a tenth or two out. So next, we're going to get some Toyo R888Rs on, which I mentioned in the intro. We're going to grab them out the unit. We'll see if we can beat these times. So we've got like the benchmark. And then afterwards, we'll slap in some octane booster. Come over here, Dax. Let me show them this. We've got this Klotz octane booster. So this will raise the 99 RON V-Power, which we'll probably put in. It'll raise it to like 109, depending on, you know, how much fuel's in the tank. I'm going to end the video there. Guys, as always, I hope you enjoyed it. If you did, hit the thumbs up. Subscribe if you're new to the channel. And let me know what you thought about the intro. I was trying to, I don't know, was it a bit cheesy? Let me know your thoughts on that. Until next time.